Deep Down Cleaning, your one-stop cleaning outfit for deep down results.
John Moore with Ethan Black of the Cole Harbour Wolfpack, 15-year-old rookie in the lineup. Ethan, tell me about how you prepared this summer for the camp here in Cole Harbour. Tell me a little bit about the work you put in to get ready.
I trained 6 days a week at the Sackville Sports Stadium to try to get ready for the season. I did a lot of off-ice training and on-ice training throughout the week and with a bunch of different guys, so that helped trying to prepare for getting bigger and stronger. I know everyone says that for the season, but yeah.
Obviously the goal is to make the team. You've done that. Tell me about how confident you were coming in and the fight to make this team.
There's definitely a lot of rumors going around every year about who's getting signed and who's going to get signed and stuff like that, so sometimes you try to have to fight it. Try not to get it in your head. That kind of stuff kind of gets to you sometimes, but I found a way. So.
Why were you chosen to play on the team this year?
I think I'm a guy with a lot of heart, and I put a lot into my game every game, and I bring a lot of speed and a lot of different skills to the table.
So tell me about that. Tell me about tell me about the player that you want to be in this Cole Harbour lineup this season as the season moves on.
I want to be a quick defenseman that can add a lot to the lineup offensively as well as defensively. I want to put up some points, obviously, and help defend in my defensive zone so we can move in the offense.
Being a smaller guy, as you say, a lot of undersized players have great success in this league. Tell me about your approach coming in here year one.
I don't see it to be too much of an issue with dealing with those kind of guys. I think I find ways around it and find ways to succeed in different ways. So.
You know, Ethan was a kid that came in and we knew about what he could do with the puck. You know, good skills, great skater. You know, a kid that can make plays all the time. And as the camp wore on, we started seeing flashes of what he'd be able to do and what kind of things he'd be able to potentially do for this hockey team. So we got into the first series of exhibition games and we saw very, very quickly what he's able to bring to the table. And you know, he was a kid that may not necessarily have been on our radar going into the training camp, but he certainly pushed his way in pretty darn quick, and you know, it was a pretty easy decision for us to sign. At what point
during the camp did you say, hey, we got to keep an eye on this kid?
Well, I'll be honest with you, probably after the first couple of practices that we had, we didn't do a lot of inter-squad games, but we did some practices to see what guys could do and how they thought on the ice, and right away you could tell he has a mind for the game. And so once we saw him in the exhibition games, you know, it became real clear what we wanted to do.
All right. Well, he's a rookie. He's a 15-year-old. I'm just wondering how much you want from him. What the contributions that you'll make this year? What are you looking for?
Well, we want him to get comfortable in the skin right off the wheel. You know, we're not oblivious to the fact that it's going to take a 15-year-old probably a good 10 to 12 games to become adjusted to this league. So, you know, we want him to make some mistakes. We want him to kind of see what works for him and what doesn't, and how we want him to make the decisions on how to correct those as well. You know, we're going to give him, you know, a certain amount of guidance, but we're not going to system him to death by any means. He's the type of player that we see real good potential in the way he thinks on the ice and the way his skills kind of allow him to make plays. So, you know, we certainly know he's going to make some mistakes, but that being said, you know, he's going to go in every situation right now, just like the rest of our guys, and he's going to learn on his feet pretty quick like the rest of them are too.